Jay-Z. What's up, niggas? And yo, I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You?
That's it, and like it's just so simple. Cut me a check and da-da-da-da. How are you going to build a nation if you don't got no money? First of all, how? Like, can you explain that to me? How are you going to build a nation? Are you dependent on checks from your employer? Like, I don't understand. First of all, how are you going to finance a nation? That's number one. That's my question. Are you there?
Who's she talking to me?
Oh, yeah, you Holip.
Oh, because I was the first guy on. I haven't left. I've been on.
Can you answer that question?
You finance it by, like, all right, this is my point. How are you financing these talking heads that's talking about reparations? Aren't you financing them?
Well, everybody already knows that that was a farce. Like, that whole HR 40, like, that's already, like, we already know that that's bullshit. I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
Okay. So you're saying we have absolutely no money to invest in nationhood? None.
You're not answering my question.
I am answering it. You're saying we have no money to invest in nationhood? Absolutely none. Because you asked where we going to get the money from. Where do we get the money from now?
This is what I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to go into this back and forth. Like, I asked
it's not a back and forth.
Out question, and now
it's really not a back and forth.
Like,
it's really not.
My main point is we need economics. We're not going to get anywhere without economics.
I agree.
We can start with the money. Yeah, they need to pay us. They owe us. It's not begging. They owe us this. We built this country. They owe us. We also are owed land. We need systematic changes. We need to become a protected class. You know, we're not even really citizens. Like, we're still considered slaves.
So in the meantime,
and you're also asking, well, how do we know who to pay and all of that? If you can't trace yourself back to a plantation, then you're not eligible. Period. That's who needs to be compensated. Anyone who can trace their heritage back to the plantation needs to be paid.
Okay, and what if you don't get paid by the United States government? Then what?
Just gonna keep fighting. It ain't no what if. Like, do you have any fight in you at all? Like, you just want to surrender and give up to them?
Can I ask you a question? When I say that we need to have a nation of our own, how is that surrendering?
I'm not disagreeing with that. I don't disagree.
Okay, so then stop accusing me of surrendering and saying I ain't got no fight, when my whole fight is us having control of our own land. That doesn't make any sense to me. So how do you go from that, me wanting to have our own nation, to me not having no fight and giving up? No, you know what I'm giving up? I'm giving up on people who's jumping into this reparations conversation and don't have a fucking clue about what they're talking about.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm talking about. How can I?
I'm not talking about you. I'm not speaking about you personally. I'm talking about the people that I see holding microphones up in congressmen and congress people's face, talking about cut the check, and then turning around and telling me, well, it's not about a check. That's all I'm hearing. That's a catchphrase. That's a hashtag. Cut the check. Am I lying?
Well, you know why? You know why people are doing that? I think the main reason people are doing that is because, you know, the U.S. has this whole benign and neglect policy that they do with us, and they want to ignore black people. Like, this is really the first time that, like, a grassroots issue has really made it mainstream. Now, of course, they're trying to, you know, control the narrative and change it and make it go in different directions and stuff. They're trying to muddy the waters, but I think people are really running up on politicians right now because we're tired of being ignored, and we want to put them, you know, on camera and be like, hey, you're gonna pay attention to us, you're gonna answer these questions, and that makes it so that they can't kind of dance around the subject or whatever. And when you see them respond with such disgust and ignore us and walk away from us and all of that, that lets you know right there, this politician or whoever is not somebody that we need to get behind. And that starts the conversation. And I believe, you know, that's a good thing. If you're running up on a politician and you're like, hey, you know, are you for reparations for ADOS or for black people or however you want to phrase it?
Angie, how do you feel those reparations should be doled out? Should it go to individuals, or should it be a part of our nation state, like it did with Israel?
I think we need money, we need land, we need systematic changes, we need a whole bunch of stuff. The money issue, the money part of it is just the talking point, just to get it so that people can't keep on ignoring us. And I think
I understand that. I understand that. But I'm just asking you. I'm just
checking How are you going to build a nation if you don't got no money? First of all, how? Like, can you explain that to me? How are you going to build a nation? Are you dependent on checks from your employer? Like, I don't understand. First of all, how are you going to finance a nation? That's number one. That's my question.
Troublesome nigga. Troublesome 19 motherfucking 96. Let it be known, nigga. Boss of all